and tell this fun story about a silly slug and his silly shell. His name is Norman. Let's find out about Norman, okay? So Norman, the slug, thought snails were great. Wow, said Norman. Look at them. They are amazing. Look at those snails. But unfortunately, the snails didn't think Norman was great. We crash. Norman, you silly slug, they cried. You've spoiled our fun. It only works if you've got a shell. Norman felt left out. Sadly, he sulked and skulked off into the moonlight. If only I had a shell of my very own, he sighed, looking at his reflection. And that's when he had an idea. Maybe I could have a shell after all, he thought. But finding a shell was not going to be easy, it seemed. One was too bouncy. One was too noisy. One was already taken. Look at the worm in it. And Norman needed time to think. It was perfect. It was perfect. Norman had never been happier. He could join the snails at last. The donuts. And Norman loved being a snail. And the snails loved Norman's silly shell. But the fun didn't last for long. Suddenly there was a loud flapping of wings. Look out! Bird! Cried the snails in panic. Quick, slither for your lives, or we'll end up as their supper. But the bird was more interested in just Norman's silly shell. It looked delicious. Norman was being carried up, up, and away, higher and higher into the sky. What could he do? Norman did the only thing a slug could do. He made slime. Lots and lots and lots of slime. With a slither and a slother and a slip and a slide, Norman was free. But he was falling. Oh no. Faster and faster and faster until plonk. Norman, are you okay? Asked the other snails. Oh, wow, says Norman. That was great. I love flying. If I only had wings. Ta-da! I need underpants. Now he's flying. It's a silly story, huh? Norman.